Yo, what's up everyone? Today me and my friend are jumping into Ark Survival Evolved on an official PvE, and we're starting our 100-day journey. Our main goal is to build up, tame what we need, survive the grind, and take down the boss by day 100. Day 1 started rough. I was basically wandering around in the dark, smashing crates until I somehow walked out of it with a metal sword and a metal axe. I slimed out a dodo for some free XP and some hide, then I yelled at a trike. Video interesting. Shut the fuck up! God, fuck! Which immediately got me slimed out by the acid boy. After reviving my pride, I went back to farming and wiped out a whole flock of dodos, set up a little base of operations, crafted some cooking pots for quick levels, tamed Perry with a club and used him to farm berries, ended the day with stone arrows and narcos ready to go. Nothing much really happened on day 2. I knocked out 2 PTs, one for me and one for my friend. Kinda decent levels, not too bad. And then I waited for them to tame up. Stop. Why the fuck is that like automatically the command? Bro, back the fuck up, bro. You're like killing the vibe. Thank you. Like what the fuck was that? Like what was that? Why? I forgot to get beads. Fuck. What was that like? What was that like that fucking cock block? Day 3 was all about grinding. I spent the morning taking out turtles for sweet XP and for chitin, and I got the materials gathered for a PT settle. Finally, I crafted it and flew over to my base spot and set up a small starter base to settle in. Nothing fancy yet, just the extensions, but it's solid for the beginning. On day 4, all I did was go get my friend and bring him back to the base. Welcome, Brian. Day 5 was construction day. Kinda. I started slapping walls around the base, trying to make it look like I actually knew what I was doing. Then I hopped on my PT and headed to the beach for a hide, basically bullying every creature that I looked at me the wrong way. Productive, yes. Questionable, also yes. Day 6 was tragic and productive at the same time. Brian took a beautiful grace dive straight off a cliff and died instantly. Gone but not forgotten. But we bounced back by taming Perry 2, the sequel nobody asked for but definitely needed. Day 7 was a grind. I finally got the base built, then took Perry out for a berry gathering marathon, knocked out a dodic on the way because why not. Then I headed back to the beach for another hide farming session. My PT was basically turned into a mobile hitman for low-level beach creatures. Day 8 was all about prep and chaos. Spent the day farming berries like a professional, crafted some narcos and trank arrows, and casually watched 20 vultures take down some random raptors. Nature is crazy. Found a low-level megasaur asleep on the ground. Pretty sure he was glitched and wasn't supposed to be there. Then we farmed stone for the rest of the day. Day 9 was kind of annoying. Sleepy woke up, I guess because it turned day or nighttime and killed me. But we bounced back, built an Argie trap after taming him, and knocked out the Argie. Two! Good shit, Brian. Good shit. You did it. It's okay. I got more. I'll grab him real quick. Hey, Brian, you low-key did that wrong, but you did it right. Good shit. Day 10 started with me going to get Sleepy from the beach because it was way too dangerous to lead him all the way back to the base during the day because of his debuffs. And then at the end of day 10, we finished taming the Argie up. Day 11 was grind mode again. Headed to the beach to farm chitin and hide. Just me, the sun, and a bunch of unexpected dinos getting farmed for resources. Productive, a little messy. Day 12 was a big win, tamed a max level Anky. Now officially I got a rock solid companion for all my farming and building needs. Day 13 was all about sitting in with the new Anky, tamed up and ready to go. My rock crushing buddy is officially part of the team now. Day 14 was a chill grind day, spent most of it farming berries with Perry and crafting tons of narcotics. Day 15 was all about prep for the big build. Trapped and knocked out a Theri, then farmed a bunch of narcotics to make sure he was still going to be asleep because they take so many narcotics to stay asleep. It's crazy. We also farmed a bunch of stone, wood, and thatch so we can finally start building the real base. Day 16 was straight up grind mode, spending the day gathering resources and working on the base, slowly but surely turning our little starter camp into something a bit more permanent. Day 17 was a mix of business and pleasure. Started mating my Therizinos and finally finished the base, at least for now. It feels good to have a proper home base and now I can focus on the fun stuff and the chaos. Day 18 was pretty busy. We went to the ice cave to get some oil so we can make gas. We finally crafted multiple Therizino saddles, and we're going to need about 18 of them for the boss battle. Brian went crazy and got tons of narco berries on the Parasaur and the Therizino, and then we went on a killing spree to get hide and spoiled meat. Day 19 and day 20 was pretty productive. We started by building a fabricator and then getting on the Argie and taking the Anky to go get tons of metal. On our way there, I had to land for stamina, and we got jumped by about 8 sabertooths and almost lost my life. But after that, we came back and we have tons of metal and we were straight. What the fuck is that? Why the fuck is there a pack of sabertooths down here? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Day 21 was a crazy adventure. We farmed tons of stone and then went searching out for a max level Griffin. I think we found a level 120. We trapped it and we ran out of trinks. I overestimated or underestimated the amount of arrows I had. I think I had like 100 or like 80 to 100, and that wasn't enough. So I had to run back on day 22 to go get more narcotics. And then I came back and I was just going to kill him and decided to start killing him and tame the like level 100 that was next to him. And then this happened. No way, he knocked unconscious. What the fuck? What? 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 Wait, what? Bro, that doesn't even make sense. The reason in this clip that I'm also saying that it doesn't make any sense is because I literally left this Griffin for an entire Ark day. I did not do anything to him or anything. I just left for a whole one Ark day, a whole day cycle and a whole night cycle. I left him there to go get more narcotics so I could knock his friend out. But I got back and then hit him a couple times and he fell down. So I don't know. I guess it was glitched. I'm pretty sure their TP is supposed to go down no matter what. But yeah, I guess I got lucky. Okay, cutting to day 22, we waited for the Griffin to tame up, and while we waited for the Griffin to tame up, I tamed 3 raptors and moved them to a safer location because there was a T-Rex running around. So I picked all 3 of them up with the Argie and moved them into a cave wherein I could come back and get them with cryopods. Day 23 was basically me just farming berries with the Therizino all the way back at base so we could keep the Griffin asleep. I also killed tons of dinos that give prime meat on my Argie so we could feed it to the Griffin so he would hopefully get some good levels, and he actually tamed out pretty good. On day 24, honestly, it was pretty boring. All we did was run a blue op with the new Griffin that we got, made some cryopods, came back and got all 3 of the raptors, and then went on another hide run so we can make saddles, more Therizino saddles, raptor saddles, and I'm pretty sure I got an Anky saddle out of a drop, which is crazy that we haven't made an Anky saddle on day 24, but hey, at least we got one now. Okay guys, day 25 is pretty sad. We sat around all day hatching Therizino eggs. We had 2 eggs, one of them was twins and the other one was just by itself. I have about 700 hours in Ark, and my dumbass accidentally fed the babies meat instead of feeding them berries, and I didn't realize in time, and they all 3 died. Yeah, pretty bad day on my part. That was on me. Day 26 was pretty much my karma for killing the innocent 3 baby Therizinos because I went to go find a Thyla so we could use him for finding the artifacts in the cave. I wanted to find a pretty high level one. I found a level 120,
But he found me first and mauled me to death. And then I lost my Griffin for about 40 minutes, real time. Couldn't find him, had to fly back on my PT. Finally found the Griffin after rewatching my footage. And then I had all sorts of kind of problems. But here you go, you can watch it yourself.
The redwood is a very dangerous place. Near one! Yeah, I'm dead. Fuck, dude. Stylo. Is he right there?
Oh, he missed! No way! Griffin! Come on! No way he missed! He missed! He missed! Oh! Day 26 through day 29, I think, was basically us just trapping the Thyla, knocking him out with trank arrows, then going to go all the way back to base to get the Therizino so we could farm berries and make a mortar and pestle so we could get hella narcotics because his TP was going down way too quickly and I barely had any narcotics at base or even on me. So we farmed prime meat with the Therizino, got tons of berries with him, and then day 29 we sat there and waited all day for him to tame up. So day 30 through day 33 was basically us just farming tons and tons of resources. We had to get stone, wood, thatch because we were finally going to build 3 more Therizino traps so we could trap high level ones and try to get even better stats, which we actually did get some pretty good stats. Especially using Dodo decks, it really helped me figure out because that was so confusing for the longest time. I could not figure it out. But basically, on day 31, we hatched a bunch, or I think we hatched like 2 eggs with the breeding time even on official. Okay, so it's basically official stats, but the only thing that I increased to 3 times is the hatching, the mating, and the laying eggs, but it's still a 4-hour wait for every female Therizino. So it does take a little bit longer, but at least it's not 2 days. Anyways, on the last day, we sat there and waited for the 3 Therizinos to tame up, and yeah, that's about it. And with that, guys, this is going to conclude the 33 days that we spent in Ark so far. I would love to do a longer video, and when we get done with this series, I'll probably put all the videos together for one big video. But I literally cannot record any more because my storage on my PC sucks. So I'm really sorry that it's such a short video, but please like and subscribe. And I promise the other days will be way longer. There just really wasn't too much to cover since the beginning of Ark is kind of simple. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. There will be a part 2 coming very soon. Love you guys. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.